And then on top of that, let's go back to your original question. You asked, hey, what wakes you up that you have to encourage yourself, right? See, Dr. Karen, a lot of times you're brokers. I'm not going to just say Dr. Karen and I. You're brokers, right? Literally, you have to self-motivate. You have to self-motivate because there's nobody, I don't think you got anybody else. You don't have a boss. You haven't had a boss in 20-something years telling you when to come to real estate.
She tried to boss me, but,
I don't have nobody to come and tell me, get up. Because you know what encouraged me? My bills.
That's right. That's what encourages you. And when we got into business and we looked at it, my best friend was doing that, and then I would see her checks, right? And then I would ask, are those checks real? And they were real. This wasn't no infomercial. Boy, I was doing a teen magazine. I stopped doing that magazine so fast, and I went into real estate. But we have a love for people. We're not just here for that. So there's a financial reward in this business right here.
Yeah.
But the greater reward is to be able to help people. This is a life investment for a lot of people.
Yes.
And so what she was saying is that we have to learn how to encourage, self-motivate ourselves.
Yeah.
We have to learn how to be our own cheerleader because as much as we want to, as much as she want me to cheer her, as much as I want her to cheer me, sometimes we just don't show up.
Yeah. Absolutely. And guess what? You got to show up for yourself. You got to bet on you. I tell the agents that a lot. You have to bet on you. When you decide to come into this game called real estate, because that's what exactly it is. It's a game that called real estate. You have to know that, guess what? I am putting my best foot forward. I'm not going to have no manager, supervisor calling me up, asking me questions or telling me clock in. No, it is a commission-based business. Independent contractors, what she always telling me. I said, man, you got to make some of these things mandatory. She said, no, they're independent contractors. And when somebody's an independent contractor, that means that, guess what? You have, you all you got.
Right. You all you got. One of the things we ask the agents is, tell me, what does your real estate day look like? If you literally tell me what your day look like, I'm going to tell you how long you're going to be in the business. I'm going to tell you if you're going to close some transactions in the next 30, 45 days. I'm going to tell you probably want to go and get a job if you don't already have a job. We're going to tell you those things. And especially now, I'm going to tell you when 2025 comes, we're just going to tell you real and raw because sometimes it's going to take tough love to take you to the next level in your business. So back again to the question, what encourages me? I'm, for the most part, I'm probably like a robot. I'm self-disciplined, I'm telling you, I've learned that, we can go on the rooftop and work and we don't really need anybody, but we've had the entrepreneur spirit. Probably we grew up like that. And so this is why she can work all day or whenever it needs to. And I don't have to babysit her, nor does she have to babysit me. We just go out and do what we need to do because our why. And we know that whatever we do, there's a reward after that. And we don't mind being uncomfortable to be comfortable at a later date.
Oh, that's good. Being uncomfortable, suffering for a little while, right? Oh, man, that's awesome. And in what aspects would you say that you'll find that the suffering comes or uncomfortableness comes in the business of real estate?
Great question. So we have phases. There's always, anytime growth comes, there's going to always be an uncomfortable, then a comfortable, uncomfortable, and comfortable. Because if you're in a comfortable space, you better run. That's when you need to get scared. You really shouldn't get scared when you are in an uncomfortable place. When you are comfortable, you better run because you're not growing and you're probably not going to go anywhere with your business. So you have to be there. That's why our agents say, I don't want to prospect. People hang up in my face. Well, they're gonna, that's right. So, that's right. Next caller. What if they hang up? If they say no, you should be glad that they hang up. That now you have more prospecting time.
That's right. Yeah. Guess what? They weren't serious, and you didn't gotta waste your time.
They don't want what you have.
They don't want what you have.
That's all.
Yes.
See, you've just invaded their territory. You've called them out of the clear blue sky, and they just told their spouse that they're never leaving this house until they drop dead. Yep. And all of a sudden, somebody comes out of the blue sky and says, are you serious, or are you thinking about selling your home? No, how dare you call me and say that in the middle?
I had somebody say, where I'm gonna go?
Wait, Sandra. There was a time, right? And they say that. I can't remember that lady that you called one time. I forgot. That was so funny, Sandra. You called the lady. That lady told you. I don't remember, but it was so funny, right? But so that's all you're saying, that they're telling you they don't want what you have. They're just saying it. They're not saying it the way you want them to say it. That's all. So we're going to use prospecting, be your own cheerleader. And I love when she said, so if y'all hear me saying it, I got it from her, but I'm going to use it on my own. Bet on yourself. And if you can't bet on yourself, then there's something going on and you need to change what you're doing. If you cannot bet on yourself and know that you're going to win.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't want to be that 10% in the real estate industry, because I don't know, the numbers have even gone down from there.
No, you don't want to be a part of that 87, that 90%. You don't want to be a part.
See, you don't want to be like the 90% that leaves the business, because the 90%, right, they come into real estate, they're very excited and they're about to hit the ground running, and then they expect that all the clients gonna come to them and everybody gonna just be with them and stuff like that, and then they stop.
Wow.
They stop real estate, or they stop just the business. You understand? Because they didn't get one client. When the consistency is what it takes in order for you to even accomplish the goal and run after you and bet after you.
Wow. You said something. And because you have such a heart, this is what we've done at Align Right Realty with Urban Real Estate School. What we did is because you saw it, because you brought it to me. We see you excited, get your license, and you call it to bridge the gap. Now what?